Assalamu alaikum and thank you for being here. I am Abubakar Salihu Abba, and today I'll present our collaborative research work titled Enhanced Minority Class for Oil Spill Detection by integrating weighted data class into Max Arsenal architecture known as WMax Arsenal. Actually, this research addresses a critical research gap in oil spill detection based on SAR image, and I'm excited to share our findings with you. So as we all know, oil spill is nothing but the release of petroleum hydrocarbons into the marine system, be it accidental or deliberate, and it can occur as either a result of human activities or natural disaster. So look at this, how the oil spill happened in in marine environment, that is offshore environments. So the motive actually behind this research work is the severe and the long-lasting negative impact of oil spill, both on economic and ecological damages that have been caused. And most of the existing deep learning or traditional deep learning model struggle in solving what we call a class imbalance, especially a foreground background class imbalance that we are trying to address in this research. So these are the various or existing literatures. Among them, after we critically review, it was found that majority of the existing literatures ignore a foreground background class imbalance, and the few ones actually apply what we call augmentation to solve this class imbalance. And applying augmentation in clean balance, especially foreground background class balance, actually is not enough, because this is a type of imbalance that happen on a image where in a single image we have various classes. So the research gap here, we focus on what we call a class imbalance, because most of the segmentation model underperform on a minority classes due to the imbalance of dataset. And there is a limited work on integrating weighted data class method for enhancing the minority class precision. So here we propose what we call a WMax Arsenal, which is an enhanced version of a Max Arsenal architecture by integrating a weighted data class mechanism for improving the oil spill detection. So here, the key contribution here is the dynamic class weighting during training to give a more priority to minority class, because as during training, the weight keeps improving to the minority class until we get a optimal solution. So the model here is the enhanced version of Of Max Arsenal, by doing a lot of modifications slash enhancement, like the oil spill attention based on the convolutional block attention mechanism, like weighted entropy loss here, like the convolutional LSTM, and like the squeeze and excitation block that we have added here. All these modifications, we are trying to improve our model so that our model will give more priority to the minority class. So this is the sample of our data set with 5 classes from sea background to the land area, and these are the sample of the image, the background, the SAR image, and and it is corresponding ground truth. Each of the SAR image here has its own corresponding ground truth that show the truth color of oil spill on the image. So data pre-processing actually is very vital, because to ensure robustness, we actually resize our image to a certain number of pixels that can fit to our model. And we have done a lot of augmentation, like random flips, rotations, color jittering, brightness, contrast, adjustment. All these pre-processing is for us to simulate a real-world variability and prevent overfitting, because without this, the model might fail under different imaging conditions. So these are the parameters that we have set in our developed model, because setting a suitable parameters is very vital, right from the number of effort up to the what we call a momentum. So these are the quantitative result comparison with the existing model. Looking at this, you realize that our model achieved higher in terms of almost all the what performance evaluation metrics. So this should show that our model perform very well with all the adjustment that we have conducted. So these are the sample of loss. The loss is decreasing to show that the model is learning during training. So these are the qualitative results. These are the sample of input image, and these are the sample of what ground truth, and these are the what our model predicted. So the inputs are image, ground truth, and our prediction. You notice that the W max RSN captured the pent oil slick. So this to show that it have performed very well in terms of prediction. So in conclusion, the W max RSN that we have developed tackle class imbalance with the dynamic weighting mechanism that we have added. So the key contribution here, one, the development of the WMAX Arsenal architecture, we successfully integrated the weighted data class into the Max Arsenal for addressing the class imbalance, and we have achieved a 21% improvement of IA over all the existing baseline papers. And we have actually, the enhanced weighting actually reduced what we call a false negative that we normally encounter. So as you all know, no solution is perfect. So our model depends on the high quality SAR data and the computational overhead. So it is expected on the future, the research will be extended to consider a multimodal data, that is the combination of optical and SAR image, and to explore a real-time what we call development on a drone or satellite edge device. So thank you for listening.